Forex market, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the situation update. Today's Tuesday, and I could not be more excited about the situation here on the Euro Swiss. And I want to share, my feelings and thoughts about this ongoing investigation that we initiated a few days ago, and it's basically coming to conclusion. We got some interesting conclusions for you on this one. These conclusions, guys, will result in some action taken on our part, and it's going to start today. So this one is fresh right off the oven, and I want to get right into it and talk about the technicalities, because I believe that they're fascinating here. In many cases, we're trying to outsmart price action in a way. We're trying to, look up for the clues that usually are there, right? Or, sometimes just written all over the wall. But just picking up on those clues and figure out where's the next turning point. That's pretty much it, Trying to figure out, the end of a particular move that's basically, opening the path for an opposite move, right? So in this case, we feel that obviously we're using our key level system as a form of support and resistance that definitely helps. Sometimes price action goes beyond, and it doesn't really break that level. It's just teasing, it's just flirting with it. It's just teasing with us, actually, by creating this false flag operation, if you will, right? It seems to be breaking down. It's always most cases it's on the daily level, the daily chart level. So because at the end, the daily chart could be noisy. It does carry some excess noise. So in this case, this is the investigation. It's all about this move breaking down, right? So we're trying to see whether this is a legit breakdown or it's a fake out, right? It's a false breakdown, which in that case, that's even better, because if it's a false breakdown, we all know what's going to come, right? And 90% of the time, we'll have an equally strong move to the opposite direction. It's going to pretty much go straight to where it came from, and in a majority of cases will even take the previous high, right? But we're not going that far. We're going to be focusing on 110.61. It's just a big resistance level right there. But again, back to the story. We think that is a false breakdown, even though it managed to cross over even on the weekly chart, as you can see, last week. We still feel that was price overextending itself, and it's going to confirm to the monthly chart, believe it or not. So we feel that by the end of the month, price will base itself above 109.14, and that's pretty much the level you want to keep in mind. That's 109.14. We already see the pullback. Check this out. Price just recently had been at 0.862 at its lowest low. It's climbing up, and it's covering the distance towards that 109.14. Has we definitely have some time to the end of the month. I have a strong feeling it will base itself above that level and then turn around and start to hammer back up toward, like I said, 110.60. But for now, I think what we really want to keep our eyes on is the next day. I'm talking about today. Today, possibly the next one as well, because price is about to approach 109.14. It's going to be interesting to see what's going to happen there, right? Because price might actually use that level for, use that level to turn back down again, right? It might get rejected off that level. I don't think that's going to be the case, but I'm definitely looking forward to see what kind of reaction we get there. If price just crosses back in, then we'll pretty much we'll have the necessary confidence to pursue this bullish campaign. We're pulling the trigger right now, starting kind of jumping the gun a little bit. We'll give it a day. We're gonna start small, just to test the water, basically just to try and manifest everything I've just described. But of course, when price starts to break through, we'll come back and we'll start to draw bombs, because we want to take it all the way to 110.60, and that's about 160 pip from this point. By the way, one last thing before we leave. Interesting interaction we've had here yesterday and the day before with the 200 daily moving average. Yeah, what an interesting element here, right? I mean, just price just completely turned around right at that spot. Obviously, it found some support there. But yeah, interesting stuff. We'll be back to follow up on the situation. Pretty sure about that. In the meantime, we'll say goodbye, and we'll continue after the next one to talk about the pound versus the Canadian. It's going to be equally interesting. So see you then. Cheers.